everybody, welcome to Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil, and today, I just realised we're looking very pink and blue today, aren't we? That's pretty funny. Today we are tasting bottle 267, chosen by Gigi, from only 39 remaining.
Wow.
On our journey to blind taste our way through 300 whiskies. And as part of that discovery, we like to measure the viscosity of a whiskey. So let's get that underway. Go! Maybe slightly late there. Now, last week, Ben Nevis 23 replaced Ben Nevis 23, which was previously in second place. So the Ex-Bourbon Ben Nevis 23 from 1996 is now in second, and the Ex-Sherry Ben Nevis 23 from 1996 is now in third, which is pretty amazing.
But the same year.
Same year, yeah. Same distillery. Although we did think it was Springbank. Well, you thought it was Ben Nevis. Right.
I thought it.
Now, as part of comparing last week, though, we literally tasted all of our best whiskies. Like the Brora, the Rosebank, the Ben Nevises, the Highland Park, the Clynelish. And when we came to do our homework on this, we realised that we'd set the bar a bit high in our previous tasting. And what we realised was up to all of these ones have what I call the magic. Something that you can't really pinpoint that is just so good. And it's very difficult to get into the magic zone. So before we start today's, I thought we would just do a little reset on a simple whiskey.
Oh, I thought you give me a magic first.
No, why would we do that? To reset, this is a whiskey that we liked. And it's not very strong. So just have a taste as a reset, just to see what you think it is or whether you think it's any good.
It's something old Botany, maybe.
It is Old Pulteney 12.
Oh.
Hooray! Fireworks for Deepa.
Oh.
Have another taste, because Old Pulteney 12, the old bottle, remember, at 43%, represents the lowest point on the shelf. I was impressed on that first sip. Have one more sip, and then we'll get into today's. How's the timer going? Not too bad.
The ice or the complexity.
It has.
Very fine. Same Ex-Bourbon. It's just shorter.
Yeah. It's like almost has a bit of magic in it, doesn't it?
And the resolution is fatter compared with that.
Fatter resolution, lower resolution. Oh, yes, I've made myself a note. I just realised that our channel, Whiskey Mystery Channel, has just crossed 2 million views.
Oh, very nice.
Hooray! Thanks everyone
Thank
for
you.
viewing. Today though, I need another glass. Let's pour it and see what we are going to get today. See, the timer is almost... Oh, that's right, hang on, I haven't done the timer. For the next 12 minutes. Oh, we missed it. For the next 12 minutes, we are going to nose it, taste it. Let's see if it can beat Old Pulteney to get onto the shelf. Here we go. In fact, I'll just watch the viscometer before we get into it. We're almost done. 340. Oh, okay. So viscosity is actually pretty high on this, above average. That works out at 111% compared to vodka. 107 being average.
You get a comparison with the previous.
Okay, let's see. How about the bubble factor?
It's orange.
It is a bit orangey, isn't it?
Amber.
I didn't really pour that in a way that showed the bubbles very well. Let's do the shaker. Okay, that's more like it, isn't it? So compared to 48%, I think those bubbles are stronger, aren't they? Yeah. So 48%, they disappear faster. 50 can be quite bubbly. I think the bubbles in today's are a little bigger diameter. Maybe. 50 is a little more frothy. Let's go to 56. 56 looks quite similar. I would say it could be 50. Could be up to 56 as well.
It could be, I wrote down 50, 57.
Yeah, probably low 50s or low half of 50s.
No, about 55.
Above 55. I think it's probably between 50 and 55. Now, yesterday's glass, I can tell you.
It's very thick.
It looks like the sherry in it. Kind of a dusty caramel.
Vanilla in it.
Quite dusty though. A dusty atmosphere. But look, there is quite a lot of residue.
Toffee.
If you can see it on the bottom of the Glencairn. Can you see? No, my hand's in the way. You can see that little kind of layer of caramel in there. And we've had that before with sherried whiskies where you get a dark residue.
A perfumey. A dusty powder.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what we get. Not super powerful strength.
Very sugary.
I was wondering if the alcohol would kind of jump out. Sweet.
And then food or herbs. Mostly caramel sugar.
Yeah, a bit neutral. Kind of a bit like a rum finish whiskey maybe. No peat, don't think. How's everyone doing? I didn't really say hello to everyone today. Hixie. And not 24. Oh, could be. I think it might be stronger though. Okay, alcohol.
No, a bit of sulfur.
Yeah. And the alcohol vapor is a little stronger now.
Oh, the sulfur is better. But nice.
Could it be the Clynelish 22?
Oloroso.
Whisky 101. The Clynelish is a sherry butt, I believe. Although the colour's pretty pale, if I remember right. So maybe a refill?
It's almost orange perfume. Is it the one?
Orange perfume. There is a kind of dusty oakiness about it, which tends to make me think older, but then
it's some orange zest.
Orange zest. It seems relatively simple. I'm waiting for other things to develop, but I'm not getting those, I don't think.
It's mostly sugar. Rum sugar.
Okay, today's drinking game is the word sugar.
Oh, oops.
You should have had 5 drinks
I'm
already.
I'm not saying that anymore.
A bit malty as well. Malty and sweet, but not honey. I'm slightly confused by it. Actually, the painting was a bit confusing as well. Because they're big blotchy colours. I mean, big blotchy flavours. So, bold tends to mean younger when it's like this. Slightly messy. Let's see.
Rosé.
No peat, then Springbank local barley, Belgravia. Could be.
I wrote down rosé.
Rose. Okay, give us some notes because I'm not getting much here today.
Peach, orange, Bellini.
Peach, orange, Bellini. That's right. Well, we did
Prosecco.
Prosecco.
Peach pie. Prosecco.
We did call it pepper peach pie, and there is a kind of a peach note. You said it's like a wedding whiskey. Right, I'm going to have to go for the taste because the nose doesn't seem to be developing beyond the simple peachy sweetness and a little bit of oaky.
It's very fine. It's a vanilla and peach pie.
Vanilla peach pie now. Let's make sure it's watered down quite a bit. Slightly more malty now. I'm struggling. Have a taste. I'm struggling to get any notes out of it beyond. I mean, it's a little barley sugar, like a little bit, like a, you know, candy lolly. That kind of sweetness.
It's a nice combination of sour but sweetness and
Peppery at the end.
very fine.
Fine, yeah.
Nice.
Slightly moving bitter on the finish. Could be
It's bad shot finish. Yeah.
bitter oakiness.
It's pretty simple.
Pretty simple. It does kind of transition. It's definitely sweet peaches on the first half, and it sort of quite quickly goes zoop, over into peppery, little fine prickly pepper, a little bit of char or some kind of bitterness. Finish.
It's almost soapy.
Almost
Not
soapy.
that happy.
Not that happy.
Finish. Not bad.
It's more vanilla now. Not that complex. The main thing is I'm not getting complexity. I think I actually got more complexity out of the Old Pulteney.
Oh, that is so good.
So, oh, hang on. This isn't looking good for the shelf. Let me try stronger.
Oh, we forgot to wrap for straight.
No, we build up to that. You can try full strength if you want. I'm just going to try and find a water level where it's got the most power.
Oh, okay, suffer.
Oh yeah, sulphury now when I came back to this. Could be Macallan. Phil, is it sugary? Michael.
Extra 56, 57.
If it's a Macallan, the Macallan's only 48%. Could we be getting Macallan bubbles here?
But after a step for straight, it's back strong.
It's stronger than 48. That probably rules out the Macallan then. Let me try full strength. It certainly smells. The alcohol vapor is cooling. It seems stronger than 48 to me.
It's back thick.
It's got to be more than 48, but it's not super strong for me.
Not that's why it's the 56.
Every time I go back, I'm hoping I'll discover more, but I'm not getting any more. So going back to the painting, I think the painting is pretty fair. That it's sort of a little bit. I mean, my painting looks like a bit of a child's painting, and the whiskey flavors are a bit childish, aren't they? Is that
for you after a wedding whiskey?
Wedding whiskey. That's true. Well, it's probably too strong for people who don't drink whiskey.
That's true.
I mean, it's not a bad whiskey because we don't really have any bad whiskies left, do we? I'm just surprised that I think I preferred the Old Pulteney. Let me try.
Not too strong. I was there 57.
Better or worse? This ABV. This is 54%.
No, it's burny.
Snooze, you lose.
I forgot about ABV. 54. That's sucker ABV.
Very close. I think that's slightly softer.
Oh.
I would rate them both about the same. I know it's a bit of an obscure bottle. Sorry. It's no longer on the shelf either.
Strong, very strong.
This is a 14-year Glenbergie, where the last few years, I've forgotten how many, but it's a sherry finish after bourbon at 43%. Pretty similar. Okay, another obscure one. Let's see. When we were at Bunnahabhain, go ahead and taste. Oh, ABV is 55. This is from 2019. This is a 10-year-old Bunnahabhain Manzanilla. Oh, time is up. At least we're trying things.
I think it's much better.
Better?
I prefer this. Maybe add a touch of crassiness into it. It was just almost sweetness.
Yeah. I'm wondering, could it be a Bunnahabhain? Because we have one of those.
Not for me.
Manzanilla. And then coming back to this, it does seem sweeter, richer. Could it be PX?
It's more of a sparkly black wine, a prosecco.
Okay, one more. 57.6%.
Oh, that one is that ABV soccer.
I lost track. I'm going to have some water before that, though.
This is 55.
57.6. This is Deanston PX. Because I'm starting to wonder what the sherry is.
I noticed a strong ABV. It was very sugary. It's not petted.
Do you think this could be PX? That's Deanston PX, 10-year-old. Could this be PX?
A proper ABV.
Shall I tell her again? 57.6. That's at least 3 times you've asked me. Oh, seems spicy coming back.
I don't like the second half. When it goes down, the second half annoying. So I put the no to this.
I'm gonna bring the ABV down again. I've struggled to like it. If it's stronger, it's just prickly burn, like too spicy. Let me try this slightly lower. Over all the tastings, including the homework tastings, it never seems to add any complexity, does it? It just is these simple, well, like the picture. This kind of experience. Slightly messy.
But it does have that oily thickness, viscosity.
I would rather have the Old Pulteney 12.
Oh yeah, any day. And
Not
the
on the
finish
shelf.
is licorice.
Yeah, that's that slight prickly bitterness I was talking about. It's that licorice bitterness.
Give me put the butter down first.
Try that. Last chance. Right, what's it going to be? Let's have a look at the spreadsheet. Let's see if we can work out.
I think more suffer with the butter down first and did it become any suffer.
Yeah, when I come back to it, it is a bit sulphury. I agree.
Then it cannot be beaten.
Okay, so 46s. God, I hope it's not Anok. Bal Blair, Laddie, Dalmore's Bourbon. Don't know. Peated. No. Surely there's a bit of magic in here. Not peated. Deanston Organic. Not enough sherry, I don't think. Too much smoke. Glendronach. Not enough sherry. Could be Macallan. Right? Possible it's Macallan number 3. But the bubbles would have to be Macallan bubbles. That trick. Because I think that's bourbon. I think this is a good candidate. The Bunna. 54%. Bunna PX is a good candidate. Highland Park, I think it's Ex-Bourbon. Deanston, possibly. Tormore would be disappointing, but possibly. Clynelish would also be disappointing, but possibly. 59.7.
Yeah, it's been years.
Yeah, right.
So it's been years.
So we're saying not 30-year Tormore then. See this?
It's a boutique, 50 years, boutique.
It's Ex-Bourbon. I think it's here. You can kind of cheat and see the colour.
The colour, yeah. But
Clynelish 22 is from a sherry butt, 56%, but 22-year-old Clynelish, that would surely have more magic.
the finish is short finish. So I go for this.
That's only 48%.
Oh.
You said it was stronger. Itchy ear.
I'm trying to tell myself the 48, but not really.
Could it be 48?
Oh man, with the pepper.
You never know. We could be misled by pepper.
Yes.
Do we have anything on hand that's 48? Well, okay. This is Bunnahabhain 12. This is 46%. I wonder, could we be in Macallan territory?
There's no pepper in it.
Just concentrate on the strength. 46.
It's 46. But there's no pepper.
Are we being Macallan?
Yeah, it can be 48. Maybe it was because of the pepper.
I think you might be right. These, let's double check.
And it's a pot of peppers.
Compared to...
From the interpretation.
Where's our other 48? Here it is.
You have to explain the interpretation for peppers.
But it's burning. No. Somehow it's more than just pepper.
Then you ask me PX. It's the PX.
I'm going to go for the Bunna PX.
It's a PX.
At 54%.
Sugar. So you put after me, but I'm sad.
It's down to you on deciding.
I think ABV is 54. Okay, I can put that. No. It's a PX. Yeah. It's sugar from...
Hang on, what was that? That's the Bunna.
And he's the officer.
Yes. There is a possibility we're being misled by Macallan bubbles and pepper instead of alcohol. One last go. I don't...
Sugar is PX. But no prunes, no plums. It's a decent 20.
Same ABV. Okay, I'm
Yeah, and there's
I'm on the Bunna.
a suffer. So I presume it's sherry.
Well, PX. Right, over to the chat. Let's see. I'm guessing we are not on the shelf here then. No. If Deepa is annoyed with the second half. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm thinking it might be 48 again. Is it Scottish? Yes.
Feel more PX.
Let's see. High 50s. Stay with the Deanston. Not sulphury enough for that Deanston 20 year, I don't think. Volscraft. You say possibly, but most on the list now are possibly. I said Clynelish. Yeah, I'd be unhappy if I'm right. Yes. Whiskey 101.
Okay, but you put it on the shelf.
Well, it's not on the shelf, is it?
No.
We've said we'd rather have Old Pulteney.
No.
If it's the Macallan, it won't hurt Phil and Deepa's feeling much. But I think I liked the other Macallan more. I didn't bring that other Macallan up to compare.
Okay, I'm annoying, but the finish is really annoying.
Annoying. Are we ready then?
How do you feel about the finish?
How do you feel about it being Macallan?
It doesn't matter. It's not off the shelf.
Yeah, but we have to get it right. Here we go. Ready for the reveal.
I said twice.
ABV. $50-something. I can't quite read it.
Let me read.
It won't help.
55 or 57.
It's 20 years old.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's got to. It's the Deanston.
Suffer. I think my meat is
147. It's a Highland. It's the Deanston.
I remember that was so much.
Burnt toast.
Suffer. I remember whenever I think of suffer, but I'm shocked that today I did not like it that much.
I was so confident that it wasn't this one. I didn't bring up the bottle.
I'll go down and he put the intermission.
Well, we don't need the intermission if you go.
Oh, if we go, they put the intermission.
Yeah, but I've got sore legs. Hang on a minute before we go. Okay, you go and get it.
But tapping it.
No. Why would it be there? Because it's a blind bottle.
Oh, so you mean at the bottom of the back?
It's in the... Let me double check. Did I bring it up? Oh, no. The streak is over. Sore Achilles. Let's see. When we did the Springbank local barley 10 sherry blind, we included other whiskies that we hadn't had before, and it included this one. We called it mint molasses back then. Dark bubblegum, dark sugar, orange rind, sulphur. Deepa did have orange rind and sulphur today, didn't she? Sherry, dark chocolate, coffee mint, sweet glaze, chewy molasses, sulphur, dirty mint, vanilla. And we scored it pretty well. Oh no. Wonder if it's going to make it on the sharing list. Okay, we have something to compare from Aaron. Not Aaron the distillery, Aaron the person. Deanston Muscat, 19 year, 55.2%. What's Muscat? Muscat wine? Can't even think what Muscat is now. Okay, where's today's? I feel sad. I was expecting to like that more. Do we have any Deanston left on the shelf?
It's the Ex-Bourbon.
That's true, but that's the 18. It might be worth comparing.
Yeah, but I noticed the Oloroso matured.
Yeah.
And I thought...
Yeah, matured sherry barrel. It's a favourite with a lot of people. Right, let me look at the chat for a second to see what people think, because I know there are fans of that Deanston, aren't there? Loved Deanston 20 when I first had it, but going through a bottle had me disappointed with the sulphur that snuck up on me. There you go. I'm sticking with my Indian whiskey. Oh, I've gone back in time. Let's see. You seem more hesitant to have it wrong. Now we're approaching the end. Well, didn't stop us getting it wrong, Petehead. 55%. That would be Deanston. Yes. Falscraft. Whiskey Finn, did you get it? Falscraft was on the Deanston 9. Oh, close. Whiskey Finn, congratulations. Looks like you were the first. Nailed it. Well done. Not all from Deanston is so great. Still very disappointing for a 20-year-old. I know.
Yeah, the finish is mostly sulfur.
Alpha Crown is also saying the sulfur note pushed them off.
I actually love the sulfur, but there was nothing else more.
Yeah, it was just a bit lacking. Michael, I'm sure you will get the last one right, even if you miss the bullseye on every other bottle. I think if we get down to the last 10, we'll just do some kind of all-day event where we try and guess all 10 before the reveal. Whiskey Finn, yes, got it. But you didn't get any sulfur notes? Bottom shelf bottle from the middle front row. Bottom shelf from the middle. Well, there's one on the front row. This is the second row. I'll go with this one. Let me just get through the chat. So I was right with the Deanston, just the age quite different.
Yeah, and there was actually any finish to be get.
Okay, Whiskey 101 is saying that's an older bottling of the Deanston. The old ones were not consistent, like the old 12 versus the... yes, that's true. This is an old one. Can we find a date? Is there a laser code anywhere? I mean, you know from the shape, it's an older bottle. We bought this... oh, far enough back that I didn't write the date on. Spreadsheet's open. Hold on. Let me see if we can find it. Deanston 20. We bought it December 18. Well, we didn't pay too much. 158. Where is the date? I'm looking to see. I don't see one. Sometimes it's on the label inside, isn't it? Is it around the neck? No sign. But anyway, you can have a look and you can see. Oh, what a push. Push the button. You can see it is the older version. Are they all 55.5%? Let's try an old bottle of Deanston 18.
But that is only Ex-Bourbon.
But we like this one previously.
Oh yes, but I don't know about now. And ABV is 46.
This is 46. Now, it's no longer on the shelf, admittedly.
Oh, I'm getting sulfur as well.
There can't be sulfur on this
no,
one.
No, but it's sad if you smell it.
Something else, because it won't be sulfur in an well, who knows? Shouldn't be sulfur in an Ex-Bourbon, right?
With the top pipe.
Mm.
The ABV very weak. It feels out. So after ABV.
Yeah, but I do like the flavours.
It's purported though.
Yeah, it's simple. It's no longer on the shelf. We still like the old Pulteney better.
Yes, I prefer that over this. It's not bad and nice.
Yeah, I would say it's slightly better.
It's actually better.
Yeah, with the right amount of water, as long as you don't mind the sulphur. Okay, we have another Deanston.
How much you can buy today?
I don't know today. Someone tell us. Any idea what the Deanston 20 costs now? Is it still available as a production run, or is it just old bottles?
Because for this price, for $50, I'd rather have add 14, but add 14 The ease.
Just taste it and then I'll tell you what it is. Kind of simple as well, actually. Considering this is 19, that's 20, this is 18.
It's better that I mean, we're not after.
Okay, this was from Aaron.
But for 55, it's softer, I swear.
A muscat finish.
It's also, okay.
Even at the time we bought it, 158, we could have bought Flaming Heart for less
But
money.
you cannot buy that anymore.
At the time we bought it, Flaming Heart was cheaper. Compass Box No Name was cheaper.
But at the phone, you can buy that today. When you buy, I mean.
Yeah, but it's expensive. 200 plus. Have we been spoilt by tasting that Brora again? That's the question.
Ooh.
No, you're not going to taste it. See what went through Deepa's mind then? She was like, is it time to try the Brora again? That's what you were thinking, wasn't it?
Well, anything but the captain.
It is right there. We could taste it if we wanted to. I'm thinking we should try something like Old Pulteney 21. Let's just do another shelf comparison.
Not good. I think maybe that to sugary. Okay, sugar.
Everyone have a drink.
But it's PX. It's sugar.
No, it's not PX.
Oh no.
Oloroso.
Sure the vibe is the PX.
I thought it was Bunnahabhain PX, but this is Oloroso. 46%, Old Pulteney 21, with a bit of sherry and a bit of age, obviously.
I feel more comfortable in Ex-Bourbon.
No, it has some sherry in.
But it's very, very weak. It's okay.
I would rather have this, though, than the Deanston.
Yeah. Neither. I will not have either.
Right. No more drinks for Deepa.
I'd rather have a Botany 12 over 21.
You say that, but it's only 43%. So now, if you go back to Old Pulteney, it will seem weak, I think, compared to the 21. But maybe not. That's why I tasted it first while it was...
I prefer Old Botany 12 over 21. Try this. It may not be enough. There is something, there's some magic. There's when you put in magic.
I still think the 21 is slightly better. But
why?
Because that's what my brain said when I drank it. Right. That has been... Is it sad? Is it on the sharing list?
Yes.
If anybody wants to try it.
I mean, I know that I'm not allowed to buy any more whiskey. So because of that.
Don't say it like that.
I have to be very picky.
That makes it sound like I'm saying you are not allowed to buy whiskey.
I mean, okay, we are not allowed to buy any more whiskey. So therefore, we have to be very, very picky, very serious.
Why are we not allowed to buy any more?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we've got too many.
Yeah, we got too many. I might not be following that rule.
Tell me.
Nothing. I've got to wait for the subtitles to go away. I've got to say more words to make sure they go off the screen. Okay, one last taste. I better go to the chat.
After it's put the something.
Okay, if you're going to talk. What am I saying? Sorry, Whiskey Finn. 268.
Oh, there's sulfur in it, but in the second half, sulfur.
Yeah.
What is it?
Today's.
Oh, you mean the new bottle? Oh, this is today's sulfur.
Yeah. Did you like it?
No.
Right. Whiskey. It was Whiskey Finn, wasn't it? Was it Whiskey Finn?
Yes.
Right. Let's see what we're going to get for Thursday. Then I'll go back to the chat before we run away.
But I'm surprised
that
you didn't act this very much to be.
Hang on. Deepa wants to say again.
I just want to tell you all that you didn't act up. We act it very much.
I'm not sure that we did. I think we'll have to go back and look at the Springbank video to see where we ranked it.
Yeah, but I just getting it.
You like the Longrow 14 the best, and I like the Edred Hour the best. Which means this wasn't our favourite. Can we pour Whiskey Finn's whiskey? Right, what are we going to get? We're going to get something... Oh, well... Something with good bubbles.
Some sherry.
Maybe some sherry.
Maybe.
Bubbles
are pretty good.
Yeah. Fat bubbles. Everyone ready for the face-ometer? We're with confusion at the moment. Oh! There is excitement. The face-ometer has said excitement. Oh.
Is this a suffer? Are you big up suffer as well?
I'm just saying it's unexpected.
But it's something musty.
Unexpected?
Yeah, musty.
Don't give away too many clues.
Okay.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, it's very different.
Isn't it funny? We're almost done with our lineup, and again, we're like, wow, don't understand that.
Amazed about whiskey. There's so many variations.
Yeah.
Wow.
So many variations. All right, what are people shouting at us by now? Let me go back up a little bit. Greg P. sad about the Deanston. Thought it would do better. Yeah. Yash. I get sulphur from most Deanston bottlings and not the burnt matchstick sulphur.
Yeah,
I like more vegetable.
Nice, but that's take it off. It just back down.
More a vegetal sulphur. Right. Which is not the good one. Yes. Tim. Then blind your tops. I'm sure there will be more moving around as your tastes change. If you haven't noticed, Tim, we're always moving things around. But you're right. If we came back another week... Actually, no. These have been pretty solid. Pretty solid where they've stayed. All day final 10 sounds great. Donna Pass. I don't know if we're up to it, really. We'll have to get Food Quig involved. Like Scott and Bart, 12 hours of boom. Yeah. Whiskey 101. If the last 10 is an all-day event, I think it should be with a live audience. I'm ready to book a flight. That would be great, wouldn't it? How many people could we squeeze in to get through the last 10? P-Ted. Oh, I see. You're referring to the sulfur notes. Yes. Okay. Whiskey 101. Have you got the new Deanston 18? No. Have not tried it. I think the new is so much better than the old. That's what I hear. We have not got it. We only paid $129 for it.
That for you.
Not sure. Does anyone know which team won the Euro final? What's the Euro final? Deanston always came with malty funkiness and some stainless steel. Off a crown. Yes. That's probably what Deepa's picking up even on the 18 Ex-Bourbon. Yes, so Yash, you also get this sulfur note on the Deanston 18. So you're with Deepa. There you go.
I guess there was something.
Still able to spot some old Deanston 18 on the shelf for $90. Bargain. That's got to be worth it, surely. Even ancient Deanston 17. Where do you live, Alpha Crown? Those are some old bottles. Whiskey Finn. Cheers, GG. Don't really like older versions of the Deanston line. Ah, there you go. Let me scroll down. Have been spoilt.
The new version of 18 is better.
Have been spoilt. No, of course not. We all have a top shelf like that. True. I saw James. Where's James? James tried Brora in a bar the other day, and his response was, "Whiskey is ruined." After you tried the Brora. So funny. Let me scroll down. Oh, quite a bit of chat I'm missing. Donna Pass. Deanston 20 was a single release years ago. Roy talked about it being made from stock that was made when they produced... Oh, to sell to blenders. Fair enough. So does that mean that the current... Can you still buy Deanston 20 Oloroso? Is this just all... Are they all old bottlings now? Like, are they all in this shape bottle? I think maybe they are. I bet Deepa isn't following that rule either. Yeah, Michael. Pity I live too far away for the sharing list. Ah, Falsgraf. I'd be really interested in that one. Just for scientific purposes. I know. The sharing list, it's hard to ship beyond the boundaries of the US for us. You can never have too many. Come on. Just make the sharing list bigger.
Just telling me that even at last I'm buy for myself another one for you all.
What would you buy again if you were allowed?
Wow, that's just everything. So good. I just want to buy that only parts for the Chris. I should in.
Funky, yeah. Springbank or Longrow?
I mean, really, everything is so good.
The music started in the park, if you can't hear it. Thanks for yet another fun blind. See you all on Thursday. We are over our 45 minutes. So, is it the Paul John? You never know. Everyone is heading off. Whiskey and wine trails. Top 10 might be a bit too much, although top 5 might be doable. Would be an interesting Sunday afternoon. Maybe the last 5.
Oh.
Deanston 20, just a one-off release. Really? It was only ever once? I thought it was out and about. Okay, fair enough. Deepa would buy everything but the Flaming Heart, which has popped up on the shelf in my area again. The same Flaming Heart, or have they released a new one?
I like Flaming Heart. I do. It's just that the finish is not good enough.
Do you want to try Flaming Heart now?
Yes. Because I'm disappointed with the 2 days.
Go on then, get Flaming Heart. Let's see if we can cheer up Deepa.
Oh, it's pretty heavy.
Well, it has a bottle of whiskey inside.
But the only one. Is it the only one?
No, I've started to bring them up for comparison. 48.9%.
But it's the only bottle.
Right. Can Flaming Heart turn around today's tasting?
Oh, yummy beat. So good. It's fine, a commercial type of brandy.
Yeah. It's a bit shopping mall.
Is that the word? Commercial.
Like a shopping mall.
Yes. It's non-country type. It's non-static.
It doesn't have the magic, but it has really good flavour combinations.
It's very integrated. It's very easy. It's big.
Is it better than other things you tasted
today?
I
feel much better now. I feel good.
Good.
So can I have some more of this?
Because
you pop out. For today is brilliant.
because all we want is for Deepa to feel better, isn't it? Right. Thanks again for everyone to watch. The final 5, very Battlestar Galactica. Is it, Tim? So you're saying this Dalmore is on the "we're stuck with it" list? Dalmore's still on there, I think. Someone is stuck with it. I'm not sure it's us. Whisky 101. What we know is Ben Nevis 23 is on the never to be shared list. That is true. Deanston 20 is on the sharing list, and Dalmore 12 is on the giveaway to anyone. We're actually going to a barbecue this afternoon, and I was looking at bottles on the, we don't care about them shelf. I was like, oh, Dalmore 12. I could maybe take that to the barbecue. I mean, there's only this much left. Are we done? Right. Everyone's done. Everyone's gone away. Have a good rest of your Sunday. We will see you on Thursday.